Hello everyone, this is Lakshman. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. So in the today's session, I'm going to share you how to become a backend developer, or we can say what is the roadmap to become a backend developer as a beginner. Okay, so watch it till the end of the video, then you can understand who is a backend developer and what are the skills required to become a backend developer. Okay, and what is the average salary for backend developer, what is the career growth of a backend developer. So we will discuss all these concepts in this session, so watch it till the end of the video. So before moving to the main topic, if you have visited our YouTube channel for the first time, then don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also don't forget to share to your friends as well. Okay, let's come back to the main topic. Who is backend developer? Backend developer is a person who can work on server side development, and also we can say he used to write web services and APIs. As a backend developer, he used to develop the APIs as well, application programming interfaces. So to develop server-side applications as a backend developer, he used to learn some server-side programming language. I'm going to explain what are those server-side programming languages. So let's start with what is the exact roadmap to become a backend developer. First, you have to understand what is a website and what is web pages and how web works and what is a HTTP and how HTTP request sent to the server, how the server responds to the HTTP request. You have to understand these basic concepts. After understanding these concepts, then you can familiar with some basic knowledge of HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So as a backend developer, it's not required that much in-depth knowledge on HTML, CSS and JavaScript, but it is good to have basic knowledge of JavaScript, HTML and CSS. Okay, so after that you must choose one programming language, one server-side programming language. So choosing the programming language is completely depend on your interest only. So the first server-side programming language, I can say Java programming language, and C# is there, and PHP is there, and Node.js is there, and Ruby and Python. These are all server-side programming languages. By using these programming languages, we can develop the web services and API development. What exactly they do in this server-side development, so they used to write the business logic, also integrate all the services from front end to back end. Their main responsibilities are to design and develop the software application. Okay, that is nothing but you have to develop the APIs and web services to communicate to different web applications, to accept the HTTP request and forward to the server. Once the data is available in the server, and server again will respond to that HTTP request will forward to the client, that is nothing but browser. Along with this programming language, you must know the related frameworks as well. Okay, by learning only programming language, you may not become a backend developer. You have to learn the relevant frameworks as well. Suppose if you are a Java developer, you have to learn Spring Boot. Suppose if you are a Python developer, suppose if you are a Python backend developer, you have to learn Django or Flask. Suppose if you are a PHP developer, then you have to learn Laravel framework. In case if you are a JavaScript developer, you have to learn Node.js. Okay, or in case if you are a .NET developer, you have to learn like C# with ASP.NET. Okay, so you have to learn all these concepts. So remember one thing, based on your interest, you have to choose one programming language, one programming language and one framework. That's enough. Then you have to move to learn database concepts. So based on your interest, you can choose the database concept. Suppose if you are a PHP developer, then you have to choose MySQL. PHP and MySQL combination is a very huge demand. Okay, suppose if you are a Java developer, then you have to choose like Oracle or PostgreSQL. Okay, suppose if you are a .NET developer, you have to choose SQL Server or MySQL. Along with that, you must familiar with one NoSQL database as well, that is nothing but MongoDB. Okay, so after learning any one database technology, then you must know some general technical skills also, like you should know Git, what is Git, how Git works. You must know some basic concepts of Git, and then you have to, and then you must know how the GitHub works. And also it is good to have knowledge on CI/CD as well, continuous integration and continuous development, because nowadays all projects are implementing using agile methodologies. Okay, so therefore you must aware of agile methodology concept as well as CI/CD concepts as well, continuous integration and continuous delivery or continuous deployment. If you know all these concepts, you are the backend developer for beginner. Okay, so first you have to understand the basic concepts of how web works and what is HTTP and what is HTTPS and what type of request methods are available in HTTP. In HTTP, you should know. After that, you should choose one server-side programming language. It might be either PHP, Java, Python, Ruby, C Sharp, anyone. Based on your interest, you have to choose. Along with that, you have to choose the relevant programming framework as well. Okay, after that, you have to learn any one database technologies. Along with that, you must know some CI/CD concepts as well. Okay, and Git and GitHub. So if you know all these concepts, that's enough, guys. Now let's talk about what is the average salary for backend developer. So in India, it depends on the company and it depends on the location they are paying for backend developers. So the average salary for backend developer is, if you are a 3 years of experience candidate, so if you are a 3 years of experience candidate, they will pay around 8 to 9 lakhs package, even 10 lakhs also. It depends on the company. Okay, and if you are a fresher, companies will used to pay like 3 to 4 lakhs, 5 lakhs or 6 lakhs or 7 lakhs also. Let's talk about career growth of a backend developer. So backend developer career growth is evergreen, guys, because without a backend developer, we can't do anything to develop the web applications and to develop the products, or to develop the web applications, or to develop the mobile applications. Backend developer is mandatory in IT companies. So I hope this video is very helpful. So if you feel this video is really helpful, then don't forget, guys, to share to your friends also. And we'll meet with one more useful content video. Thank you very much.